I look like shit. Whatever, don't come for me. Leave me alone. Hey, it's Mel. I hope you're doing well and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, it's lovely to have you here. Now, before we continue, I feel the need to apologise for my appearance. I look like death. I feel like death. I am currently dying, okay? At first I thought I had a cold because, you know, I'm congested, my nose is red here. I just thought it was a cold, but apparently not. Next minute I'm really warm, next minute I'm really cold. I don't know what I have. I don't know if you can hear in my voice. Currently not wearing makeup. That's because today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me. You guys seem to like these types of videos, which is good. I'm filming this on a Friday. I am so tired right now. You can probably see the dark circles under my eyes, okay? From a distance, my face looks okay, but up close, it's a mess. I'm gonna shut up now. Let's just get into it, shall we? The first thing I do is I curl my lashes. Usually people would do this after they've put their base on, like their concealer, primer, powder and their foundation, but I just do this first, okay? That's just my way of doing it. Then I'm going to put on my primer, which is the Urban Decay Primer Potion Original. I recently got this and it's just really good. People usually apply their primer with a brush, but I just use my fingers, okay? Not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Primer is on, okay, eyes are done. I'm going to put the rest of my primer on and I look like an actual ghost. This is awful. I'm using the Revolution Glass Skin Primer. I've only used this twice, but it's been good. Because of the consistency of this primer, it's like gel. It makes my face look really shiny. I just rub it into my skin. Yeah. When it comes to liquids, whether it be a primer or, you know, foundation or concealer, I usually apply it with a beauty blender, but today I could not be bothered. I'm just using my hands, which I don't normally do, but there we go. We're just improvising. How have you guys been? Just curious. How's your week been? Are you doing okay? Let me know what's happening in your life right now. I'm curious. I read all of my comments, okay? I look like I've just worked out, like I've been to the gym. I don't go gym, okay? Don't know if you guys go. I know that some people go like twice a week just to do like a workout, but I can't be bothered going to a gym. Like, I feel dead awkward just working out in a gym and having someone stare at me from a window or from a distance. Like, you're working out, you're all sweaty like I look currently, and you don't feel comfortable, you know, someone staring at you while you're working out. It's just like, what are you doing? Like, mind your business, turn around. That's the reason why I don't go gyms, because I don't want someone staring at me. I think we're done with primer, and there's so much redness around my nose right now, it's really bad. I'm just gonna brush through my brows because they're looking a little bit crazy right now. But there we go. I don't know about you guys, but I feel like myself when I've got makeup on. I just feel more confident. I don't think I'm ugly or anything. I just feel better with makeup on, especially when I'm sick. Next, I'm going in with my Lasting Perfection Concealer by Natural Collection. This costs like £3. Like, I'm not really bothered when it comes to concealer. I'll just pick up whatever looks good. It's always worked well with my skin. And I know this looks pale as fuck, but once everything's like blended in, it looks fine. I feel like I've got a spot like right on the side of my eye. Out of curiosity, has anyone seen the new show Moon Knight, I think it's called, on Disney Plus? I love that so much. I'm only on episode 1, but like, I'm loving it so far. I look crazy right now. Bear with me, there's a whole process to this. Process? Whatever. It's clear that I've not had my coffee this morning. And yes, I'm filming this at 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay, I woke up, got dressed, set everything up. I am here today filming while I'm sick, and I'm doing this for you. I'm just using the camera on my phone to like put my makeup on. I do have a mirror here, but by the way, I cleaned my brushes and my beauty blenders 2 days ago, but you wouldn't know. So there we go. I'm gonna blend everything in because I'm a perfectionist, sorry, my makeup takes like nearly an hour to do everything. I don't like streaky makeup. It just bothers me. I'm a skincare junkie. Like, I tend to spend a bit more money on skincare and makeup because I read somewhere that like 60% of the stuff you put on your face goes directly into your bloodstream. As soon as I found that out, I started like researching, what I'm using and what ingredients are in it because I did not know that until recently. You learn something new every day, I guess. Okay, looking a bit more awake. Makeup makes a huge difference to me. You don't have to wear makeup, don't get me wrong, there are days where I've got a film and I just can't be bothered putting makeup on, but at the same time, I feel like I look like death without it on. This could all go really bad, like my skin is extra dry, so I've had to put like, a lot of face creams on and moisturisers and, setting spray, but, problematic. Taking the same sponge, I'm just going to put on my MAC foundation. This foundation's amazing. It's the only one that like properly works for me. I've tried all sorts of different foundations over the years and it seems to have a problem getting out of the bottle today. The only like negative thing that I have to say about this foundation is it's really small. I wish the bottle was like a bigger size because this foundation is not cheap, as we all know. I also have a Morphe foundation, but for some reason that does not go well with my skin. Some things don't work well together. Like, it could be that your foundation is looking really weird and streaky because of what you're using, like the foundation formula is not mixing well with the concealer. It took me the longest time to figure that out, but finally did after a lot of trial and error. Finally figured out that my concealer that I had been using for a while, which was the before it was the Natural Collection, I used to use like a Rimmel one. I stopped buying Rimmel because I found out they're not cruelty free, and that's awful. But yeah, I've said it before, say it again. I feel like all makeup brands just need to be cruelty free, and I specifically like a foundation that is sweat proof. A normal person would not be here right now being as sick as I am, getting up early and filming a video, but the dedication I have to this channel is immense, okay? I have such dedication, this is what I like to do, and I want to say thank you for the ongoing support that I've got. I can't stand that. Side rant, whether it be my nana, my mum, or like just family and friends in general, when they talk crap about themselves and I'm present in the room, I'll just either tell them to shut up, stop talking crap about yourself, and if they continue to do that and have a little pity party, I'll just leave. You want to have a pity party in the dark by yourself, that's fine. Like, I'm not attending that party. There's no point in having that negative mindset on yourself. Do you guys ever just watch my videos and think, what is this bitch even talking about? Does anyone else have this problem of trying to, cover the edges of their noses with foundation? It's such a struggle, like, trying to, like, cover these parts of my nose. I don't know, it's just, I feel like I need a tiny beauty blender, but I don't have one of those. I really want to try the Urban Decay All Night setting spray, I think it's called. And I really want to try the Mario Badescu Water Rose spray. Everyone keeps talking about those two things like ongoing. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I honestly, I cannot speak any other language than English. If I were to even attempt it, I'd sound like a knob, okay? Okay, I feel like this is the best it's gonna get, so we're done with concealer and foundation. Now I'm just gonna put on some powder. I would normally use the MAC powder, but I'm out of that, so I'm just using a random setting powder. This one is by Natural Collection. Been using this for a couple of years. Like, when I first started out, like, actually using makeup, I always used to use either the Body Shop brand makeup or the Natural Collection, because this is good for like sensitive skin. So if you're starting out in makeup, I would suggest either this one, Body Shop, or Elf, because they're a good brand as well. Been wearing makeup since I was 15, so I have learned a few things. I'm not a makeup artist. I feel like I've said that 20 times before, but I feel the need to say it again. It's really difficult for me to do like the inner corners of my nose. If anyone has any like tips or tricks, like how to properly cover your nose, because I've got a big nose, okay? I just have trouble like covering these parts of my nose. By the way, I am using like natural lighting because I have a huge window in my room. Well, technically I've got two windows, a big one and then a smaller one. And side round here, the big window is jammed shut. Don't know what's going on, and it's been like that for nearly a month. Okay, we've got to call a guy out to like fix the windows because half of the windows upstairs are jammed shut, like they won't open. Like me and my mum joke about this, and also my younger brother. We always say like, "Oh, the house is cursed," because all the electrical stuff is like either shut down completely, like the oven that goes off all the time, and then the shower just turns into Optimus Prime or a demon. You know, it just goes into that mode where I walk into the bathroom to like have a shower and it just starts beeping at me like, have I upset you? Like, why are you beeping? I feel like everything just goes wrong in this house. Like, all the electrical stuff has just broken, like, out of nowhere, for no reason, bear in mind that we had to wait an additional 6 months before we moved into this house because we had, like, new electricals put in, we had a guy come out and fix, like, the plumbing, and we basically had, like, the boiler and everything, like, replaced with new ones because hi, we're not trying to die, like, we'd like all of the stuff to be replaced. But basically, all the electrical stuff in our house just does not work. Try to look at the positive side here. Things could be worse. I don't want to jinx myself. Like, that's a crucial, like, part of my makeup routine, putting a light shade in the inner corners of my eyes to make me look more awake, because I'm dead over here. Like, I suffer with insomnia. It's an issue. I'm just giving you a close-up, but, like, this is what it's looking like so far. Looking a bit more normal now. Gonna be moving on to my brows because they need to be dealt with. I'm just taking a little angled brush and the little powder of this like brow kit thing. Most people will apply like a gel. I can't do that. I'm a perfectionist. I have a certain way of doing things. My hands are shaking, like I'm so weak right now. I feel like I need to go and have something to eat after filming this because I haven't had anything yet. Like, this is how it works with me. I survive on coffee because if I didn't drink coffee, I'd have no like energy whatsoever. When I drink coffee, I just change into a different person, a more excited and alive one at that. Between Costa Coffee and Starbucks, which is your favourite? I prefer Costa. By the way, going off topic here, recently Mother's Day just passed, and on Mother's Day I went to a tapas bar, like restaurant, with my mum and my nana. It was sort of like a buffet of food, like we all ordered something different, and oh my god, the salad there and like the sauces, I don't even know what it was that I was eating. All I know is it was damn good. I did post about it on my Insta. If you guys want to know, you know, what I get up to in my free time, or you're just curious about me as a person, you can check out my Insta because I do post on there regularly. Okay, brows are finished. Now moving on to eyeshadow. I'm going to be taking like a shimmery shade, like a white shade, from this palette, the Marvel's Eternals Urban Decay palette. I've talked about this palette before. I love it. I'm just going to be taking a little brush, this one. These brushes are from Shein, by the way, not bad. I also have 3 kinds of brushes. These ones, got them as a Christmas present. For the life of me, I can't remember who got me these, but they're Ted Baker brushes, good quality. My favourite brushes though are these ones. They're the eco friendly brushes, I think that's what they're called. They're so good, so good. But I would normally put down like a base colour, just a natural eyeshadow, and then go into like the shimmery shades because I love like glittery shimmery eyeshadows. I've already done that with my inner corners. I've put down a base colour, so now I'm just taking a white shade called Cosmic Blast. this shade. I'm just going to tap off the excess and put it in my inner corners. Okay, I'm going to be using my mirror for this, so if you see me looking this way. Okay, there we go. I'm now taking the Revolution Makeup London HD Pro eyeshadow palette, and I'm just taking this basic like light shade here. They don't have names, so you're just going to follow along. I'm just patting it on, and then I'll blend it all out later. And I've just dropped the damp brush. I put a lot of like eyeshadow on, that's just me. Okay, I want my eyes to be sparkling. I have quite big eyes. When I was at a family wedding getting my makeup done, the makeup artist said, "Your eyes are so big and beautiful," and I was like, "Oh, thank you so much," but I hate the sizes of my eyes, they're like massive, so I'd prefer them to be a bit smaller, but you know, not much I can do about that. Before we move on to eyeshadow, I'm just taking this Natural Collection pressed powder. I'm just placing that underneath my eyes. I do this before going straight into eyeshadow. I also leave a little gap here underneath my eye, so if there is any fallout it will land perfectly underneath here, so we don't have to like physically put eyeshadow under here with a brush. It's already there. Now taking this angled brush, I'm going to go in with the colour Genius from the Eternals palette. It's like a shimmery purple shade, look. This shade right here, lovely. It's just calling my name. Never used this shade before. Oh, it's very light. The brushes are a bit dry and I'm finding it hard to like blend the eyeshadow out. So I'm just taking a random setting spray, spraying my brush with it, and I'm going to go in again and attempt to blend this out. I know I look really crazy right now, but doing eyeshadow takes a lot of time for me. There, that looks a bit more normal now. It's all blended out. God, I was looking crazy before, like I just had a really, really bad hangover. Have you guys ever had like a really bad hangover? You wake up the next day not knowing who you are, where you are. Don't drink, kids. Just a warning, don't drink, because it's not even worth it. I'm looking really dramatic right now, but that's fine. I'm going to clean it up. I'm just going to wipe away that loose powder that I put under my eyes. Okay. I'm going to be going back in with that shimmery shade in my inner corners. Okay, there we go. I'm just taking a little detail brush and I always tap off the excess. I'm just putting this on my inner corners again. I don't know if you can see this, but that fallout from the eyeshadow is there a little bit. Like, do you see what I mean? I leave a small gap for the excess eyeshadow to drop down here, so I don't have to like fill it in with a brush or anything. I hope I'm making sense. I'm just taking this Natural Collection blusher. It's very basic, but I've been using this for years and it just works for me. But I just go all over. I need a little bit of colour adding to this ghostly face. I always like tap off the excess because I don't want it to be like too much. Me saying I don't want too much, then spreading like half of it across my face. The camera's kind of lying to me right now because it looks okay, but in person it's like high dramatic. Now taking the Natural Collection waterproof mascara. This mascara is okay. I think the formula is a bit like clumpy, but yeah, it'll do. I really want to try the MAC mascara because I've never like used that before, and they have really good like reviews and ratings on it, so I might be getting that soon. I can hear my dog like taking a drink out of his water bowl. If you hear a big like gulping sound or water running, it's my dog. I've got an American Bulldog, his name's Max, and he's just massive and he's a handful. But I love him. I picked him out and he has like the traditional like bulldog black eye going on. But right now his health is not doing too good. We're going to be taking him to the vet next week because he just needs a checkup in general. And like, if you own a dog and you notice that they're not behaving like themselves or they've got like a rash on their skin, just for safety I would immediately take them to the vet or just for a general checkup, because we need to take care of our pets. Whether you own a cat or a dog or somewhere else, you need to be taking care of your pet. because they're a part of your family, and I love both of my cats and my dog. Kit-Cat, which is my cat, he's a black and white cat and he's short haired, whereas Gizmo, who is a ginger cat, he is long haired. I don't know if you guys have ever seen my cats, but Kit-Cat, my god, he is the most neediest cat in the world. Is it possible for cats to have separation anxiety? Because I think it is. With my cat, whenever I'm like going to the toilet, or I'm going to take a shower, he's always like waiting outside the door like a gigantic creep. I don't know what's wrong with my cat. I'm just taking this like pinky champagne colour here and highlighting my brow bone. I love highlighter. I can't live without it. By the way, you don't have to use highlighter like on your cheeks. You can use it wherever. You can highlight like this portion of your chest as well. I normally do that if I'm wearing like an off-the-shoulder dress and I'm going out with the girls. Now moving on to lips. I'm taking the MAC lipstick in the shade 408 Buttered Breath. Nice name. Okay, I'm gonna need a mirror for this because I can't put on lipstick like this. Done with the lipstick. Good lipstick, by the way. I'm just going to be moving on to setting spray. I put a lot on. Okay, that was a lot, but that's how I like it. I've got that song stuck in my head now. You know that old one that goes, that's the way, I like it, That's how my mind works, okay? Music is my life. It's like you can just talk to me friend to friend, normal. You could say anything and I'll just start thinking of a song randomly. Like if you call me a maniac, for example, the song Maniac is just going to come into my head. That's how I work. To get the excess lipstick off your lips and to make sure it doesn't go on your teeth, I'm going to show you a trick that I learned. I'm about to look really silly and inappropriate sort of, but don't comment on it, just move on. What you do is you take your thumb or any finger and you put your finger in your mouth, okay? Just shut up. This works for me. And you go like this. Okay, look at that. Don't be making inappropriate jokes, okay? I know what you like. Be an adult, don't be a child. I have friends who are so dirty-minded. Like, I can say something, just anything, and they'll start making inappropriate jokes, okay? Filthy. You are filthy. I think I'm done. This is the finished look. It's not perfect, but whatever. Okay? I'm not a professional, but here you go. Yeah. So, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Feel free to leave a comment below. Give this video a like. As always, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.